Stampin' friends, and welcome. This is Dee Osburn, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today we will be making a Christmas card. It is getting to be about that time of year, and in order to get all of my Christmas cards done, I have to start rather early because I send out quite a few. So we are going to be making this beautiful Christmas card today, and we will be using the candy canes dies to cut out this beautiful piece. So let's get started and I'll show you how we did that. If you like this video as we go along, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment and I will comment back to everyone who comments to me. So we are going to take a piece of basic black, cut it 8.5 by 5.5, scored it 4 1/4, and we are going to give that a fold. And we will put a piece of white cardstock, basic white cardstock, cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and we will be putting that on the inside. That's where we will write our message to whoever we're sending this to. So we'll put that on the inside. This card is really a quick one to put together. It's just really comes together nicely, so fast and easy, and it's just stunning. So you'll take a piece of Starry Sky. You'll take actually 2 pieces of Starry Sky, cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and you will use the die to cut this out. And you'll cut 2 of them out. And so one of them, you'll turn one of them over, and one will go slanted up to the right, and one will lay on top slanted over to the left, and that makes the lattice look. And in between, actually you don't have to put, it's not in between, you'll glue these 2 together and we will lay that on top of here. So let's glue these together first. Okay, so you're just going to put a little stream of glue, get my glue going, little stream of glue along the top and along all the edges. Wow, that's a big old blob right there. Along the edges of this cut out paper. We'll move some of that around because we don't want all of that there. It'll just gush out, right? Just a thin little stream, and then a couple in the middle so it sticks. Then you'll just lay this on top of it. Okay, and make sure you have all the edges together. You can pick it up and tap it together to make sure that all of the edges are like they belong. Okay. All right, got some glue there and there. All right, so let's get that off of there. Didn't need to put that on there. Okay, so now, once you have those 2 glued together, you can glue it down to your gold glimmer paper. So there we go. So then you can take your card base and you can glue this to it. So we're just cutting out these pieces and gluing them together. Easy, 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 fast stuff for such a beautiful result. Okay, so you put that on there, get that nice and centered, and get that nice and put down there, and you're gonna just push that together. So once you get that glued down there, you're ready to move on to your sentiment. So you're going to get a piece of Starry Sky, and this is cut at 1 1/8 by 5 1/4, and you're going to get a piece of glimmer paper, gold glimmer paper, and this is cut at 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. You'll put the gold one to the side, and we'll work on our sentiment. So you're going to get the embossing buddy, and you're going to rub it on your Starry Sky to take the static away and to help keep the embossing powder from sticking anywhere except where you put the Versamark. So then you get your Versamark. And we're going to get our stamp, and we're using the one that says, "May the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow." And we're going to ink that up with Versamark. Okay, and then we're going to stamp it kind of to the left, leaving yourself enough room to make your banner, but we want it to the left. Okay. And once you have that stamped down, you'll get your white embossing powder. And you'll sprinkle some white embossing powder on there. Nice generous amount. Make sure you have good coverage on there. Sprinkle it, tap off the extras. Okay. Let's put this away now. And then you can get this brush that comes in that embossing additions tool and just brush off where you see anything that you don't want. So just brush a few of those off. Then you're going to get your heat tool. So let me get my heat tool. And when you use your heat tool, this powder melts and becomes shiny and plastic. So I'm going to hold it with my tweezers because I don't want to burn my fingers. I'm going to turn on my heat tool. It's going to get kind of loud, and you will see that it will go from kind of dull to shiny. So give it a minute to get warm. It's got to be hot. And you're just going to move it over the words. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but see how it's getting bright white? Okay, and there the magic happens. All right, so now I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take my gold glimmer paper and I'm going to glue them together. But before I do that, I want to make my banner piece, okay? So they're the same length. So I'm going to cut this one first. I'm going to take my snips and I'm going to cut down the center to about right there. And then I'm going to use the corner as a guide to cut to the center and use this corner as a guide to cut to the center. Okay. Then I will hold this onto my glimmer paper and use, actually I can go ahead and glue that on there. Let's do that because then it'll stay on there good. So I'm going to put some glue on here and I'm going to glue it to my glimmer paper. And then we'll use the blue piece as a guide to cut the gold piece. You get that on there where you want it, nice and centered. Okay, and then you use the blue piece as your guide to cut the gold piece. So we're going to cut it down the center, and then we're going to cut it there. And we're going to cut it here. I think I'm going to have to cut my blue piece a little bit more because, yeah, I'm going to have to, because I didn't have enough room on my gold piece. I didn't, so let's cut that down just a little bit more. And then we can use this as a guide to cut the gold piece. See, it didn't cut all the way to the corner because the blue piece was too long. So had to cut that blue piece a little bit more. And now we have it. There we go. All right. Let's get rid of our trash. All right. right, so now we're going to go ahead and glue that to our card base. We're just cutting and gluing today. Cutting and gluing with a little bit of embossing. Super fun. All right, so we're going to put this at about 2/3 of the way down, or about 1/3 of the way up, whichever way you want to look at that. Glue that down. And then you're going to get one of these wonderful snowflakes. They brought this product back. It was a customer favorite, and they brought it back. They're laser cut, and they just pop right out of the page that they are in. They just pop right out. And what I did was I took my 2A glue pen. Let me find that. Okay. And I put glue on the snowflake. So I just ran the glue, just, you know, no rhyme or reason, just glued up all the edges of the snowflake. Covered it real good with my 2A glue pen. Okay. And then I took it and I dropped it into my, what do you call it? My glitter. Okay, this got stuck. That glue, it's really hot here, and that glue dried really fast. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to get my glitter and I'm going to drop it down into the glitter just like that, so that it glitters up the edges of it. And then I'm going to pull it out, tap it off, put my glitter to the side, and now look how beautiful that is. I have this gorgeous glittered snowflake. Okay, and I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to put a glue dot on the back. And this center is the same shape as the glue dot, so you can put one right in the center without even seeing it. Okay, pull that back off and arrange your snowflake onto your card. And then I took one of these, I had an old, let's see, what did I do with it? I had an old gold bead, and I took that and I'm going to put that right in the center. These are old, retired. I don't even really remember if they were Stampin' Up or not, but just get some kind of beautiful centerpiece, and you might, because you've glittered it, I'm going to use my liquid glue, just put a dab of glue on there, because you know you have that glitter right there. And you want to make sure that it sticks. Okay, you want to make sure it sticks. So let me put that on there, and look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love that. And voila, you're done. It says, "May the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow." So beautiful. What a fun, easy, quick card to make. Just love that. I'm really pleased with the way that came out. I hope that you like it too. I hope that you try your hand at this and make yourself this beautiful blue and gold Christmas card. Let me know if you try it. Let me know how yours comes out. All right? I hope that you come back and see me real soon, and have a great rest of your day.